Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare for the PlayStation 3, Part 3, and the commentary series.
And we're starting with the level Blackout.
Captain Price, Al-Assad just executed President al-Fawad on national television. The Americans have planned...
Just don't know, it's actually doesn't interfere with sound.
In less than 3 hours, codename Nikolai will be executed. Nikolai is our informant in the ultra-nationalist camp. He supplied the intel on the cargo ship operation.
So that's where the intel came from. Huh. Interesting.
Shifty.
The Russian informant.
Nikolai's in hell right now. We're going to walk him out. We take care of him. Let's go.
That kind of makes sense in the real world for like whistleblowers in terms of what they do, really, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you learn about that in security as well.
You do, yeah. You saying that you learn that in IT, maybe?
Yeah, they teach you that.
Nice. So about informants, that stuff, kind of like.
Anyways, yeah, this is day 2 of the story.
Yeah.
Where we start off with Blackout.
Weapons free.
Let me check them out.
That's a kill.
Yeah, and we decided to continue on with this series, with this particular Let's Play, as it's been at the talk of the channel so far.
And it is quite popular with people. As I have said many times before, that Call of Duty is very popular with people, and therefore that's why we decided to do this now.
Yeah, the 4th one in particular, like,
it is.
people tend to love.
Oh, they do, yeah. They say it's one of the best stories in Call of Duty's history, in terms of how current it really is, in terms of the subjects that are like discussed. Oh shit! Oh. Whoops! I got killed.
I carried away in commentary there.
I was, yeah. I think we start the whole level again now. You see?
Sounds a bit quiet.
I know. So I'll turn it down because it may have confusing dialogue. You see, that's why I did it. But with the commentary, I kind of got a bit over thingy there, so I just feel like we start again now and correct that mistake. Which isn't even a mistake, but anyway.
Weapons free. Enemy down.
Down again. And to my surprise, there was a person right here, which I failed to take out because I was maybe talking with the commentary. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I did this one. I thought so.
Yeah, that was a better approach.
It was, yeah. I think I've already done. I think I've already done the intel for this mission, so that's fine. Get the intel in the missions. Yeah, so now I'm starting day 2, and there's 7 days in this, of course. There's 7 days. So these games in the Modern Warfare series take us over call for like a week. So it feels like it's 3 weeks, even though it isn't. Because it's years, but it's in weeks sometimes. The games are in weeks, but it takes place over the course of several years. So 5 years, to be honest, because these games take place between 2011 and 2016, which is now, of course. It wasn't then, but it is now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting how they set like certain events of the games like between like this kind of time frame.
Yeah.
Like this time frame in particular. I think that's the reason why they're remastering Modern Warfare as well. Because I remember one part of the mission was actually set in 2016.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I think that was Modern Warfare 3, wasn't it?
I think it was Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, it was Modern Warfare 2 and 3, wasn't it, I think, yeah.
Yeah, it was...
Yeah, because, the second one is set 5 years later.
Yeah.
That explains why, yeah. So at the time, it was kind of in the future, and now we're in that future now, because we're past 2011 and 2016, and we're in 2016 now. So it kind of makes sense for these games to set these in these time periods, because they're relevant now, because we're in them now, you know.
Yeah.
Right, I think we're about to be our informant.
I don't know if Activision would like plan a trilogy, like for any time soon, like a remastered trilogy for, like, you know, the Modern Warfare series.
Welcome to the new Russia, Captain Price. What's the target, Cameron? We've got an informant to recover. The M21 is on the other side of the hill. The rockets have killed hundreds of civilians in the valley below. Not so fast. Remember Beirut. You're with us. I guess I owe you one. Bloody right you do.
Bloody right you do. As if to say that he owes him a favour, and therefore he's now providing that favour to him now. So that kind of makes sense. Come on, Kamarov, speak English. We ain't Russian, though.
Maybe speaking in code.
He probably is, yeah. That's probably the thing, innit? Code.
Why do you think spies are Russian?
Yeah, because they because they're Russian. They like code.
It's
to
funny.
Us.
It's always Russians, like spies, like speaking. The spies always have to be Russian for some reason.
I don't know why that is, but it makes sense sometimes because Russians can speak in code when they speak maybe sometimes. I don't know, but that sounds like it sometimes.
Yeah, but it's just funny how it's always Russian.
It is, yeah. Yeah.
So take out the machine guns in the window so Kamarov's men can stop the building.
I've already done it, to be honest. I did it before he said it, really. I forgot there's two men in there, so therefore we can take them out in the building. And take all these Russians around here, you know.
Oh, well, it's piss easy to do shit before they even give the hints, so yeah.
Make it quick, Kamarov. I won't let him go. I've nothing for you. We'll take out BM-21s and carve a path straight to your informant, Captain West.
So I guess that's why you kind of find games like Battlefield difficult, is because they expect you to do it, you know, rather than in this game they actually give you hints. So it kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In Battlefield 3 you kind of have to do it yourself, as in Call of Duty they kind of give you hints to do it. So that makes more sense.
Yeah, well that's true, but at the same time, in COD you have to wait for like someone to open a fucking door.
Yeah, you do.
And,
Like,
like,
in Battlefield you can't just do it.
Well, like you just want to get there, you know. You just want to get past the level. You just want to.
You do.
It's not really realistic, you know. I mean, I know that they're trying to make the soldiers work as part of the plan, but
yeah.
at the same time, you know, it doesn't seem as realistic. I mean, because seeing as you play as a character who's actually able to run ahead of the team leader, yeah, you have to wait for the team leader to open the door.
Yeah, and I think that's why in Call of Duty Black Ops especially, is that they bring in military advisors to help with that, because then they can like the Russian soldier in Black Ops kind of does the tactics for the Spetsnaz and all that kind of stuff, and then obviously the American does the same for that team, you see, and then it makes more sense because then they use real life tactics in like fictional games. Makes sense. So like Spetsnaz, for example, in Black Ops, roll that cover when being fired at. So that's when that soldier kind of suggested them doing that, so it made more sense. But yeah, that's cool, isn't it? Let's go up and choose this tactic goes out. Let's see. There we go. Now we use the grenade launcher. There you go. Take him out. Take him out again.
Oh yeah, I remember how this mission ends.
Oh yeah. And there is a mission in particular that you kind of quote like through it. You know that mission, when you kill, I'm not going to say who it is, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. he literally quotes the lines throughout that sequence. It's good sometimes the way he does that, to make it feel like he's actually doing that mission. He feels like he's speaking it with him. And you'll find that out later, so if you keep playing you'll see that him doing that, maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to say who him is either, because he knows who he is. So it's fine.
Oh, well, you'll see.
Yeah, you'll see, that's all I'm saying, you'll see.
Man, you were hardly in cover at that point.
I was, yeah. I was just shooting them and just firing the grenade launcher, you know, like at once. Right, let's take these up, bitches. Let's see, box down, shall we? Another one. And another one. Hang on, let's wait for this to catch up. Just have time to catch up. Here we go. Right, let's fire it. One sniper. And another one. 2 headshots, bitches. Well, it felt like headshots. I don't know if it actually was, but it felt like headshots. Just reload.
I don't know for sure, man. Probably. I didn't really clock it, so...
No.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. You don't need to copy it, to be honest, because I just did it without you even knowing. So that's fine.
Okay, that one. Okay, shit.
Yeah, well, yeah, it definitely was. Or it felt like one, even though it probably is. But yeah. I really like this next sequence because it kind of demonstrates the British people, the British soldiers. I mean, like taking like the initiative, you know, with this person because he's taking the piss.
Final assault has already begun. With a little bit more of your sniper support, we are sure to be victorious. Governor Price. Enough sniping. Where is the informant?
Scratching it.
The Elias.
Puts him down.
Where is he? The house. The house at the northeast end of the village. Well, that was
Village.
Let us see the comes out, guys. We're gonna reach that house before anything else. Let's go.
Let's go, bitches. Let's rappel down. Down we go. Right, 120 minutes, let's go bitches, let's go. No, that's a checkpoint. And now we get the grenade launcher out ready for these guys to come in a minute. Blow them up. Oof. Let's take him out. And again. Oof. You guys like that? Ooh, like that. Some of the things do. But yeah. Right, let's get. Oh, no, that's fine. Let's get right past that bullet, shall we? Oh! Shit. And what I also love about COD is that they use a real life war and then just create a scenario around it. It doesn't feel like it's being factionalised. You know, it's not all based on facts. And that's a good thing to have with games like that. And it's not.
Yeah, true. Kind of too much realism.
No. As action movies demonstrate, that there's sometimes a bit too much realism in action movies these days, you know, with special effects stunt doubles, that kind of thing. Like, certain movies do like real life stunt work, like Jason Bourne, that does real life stunt work rather than CGI stunt doubles. And that makes it more realistic as well. So that's an example of that. Yeah.
The way they create these war scenarios, they become even less and less fictional by the game.
They do, yeah. Mm. Oh, you mean like in terms of story sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's good to have because then it's less realistic and therefore it's less factional, it's more fictional then.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go, night vision.
Yeah, now it's just going to be fully fictional with infinite warfare.
Oh yeah, that is definitely fictional now. Some people said when they first saw it that it's too sci-fi now. It's got too realistic.
So here's the thing: it's becoming like so fictional. It's ripping off Halo
and Destiny as well.
Yeah, basically. Like with all the space, with all the whole space setting, and you have to attack aliens and everything.
And now other planets as well. I mean, it's too Halo/Destiny now. I think for me, I prefer the realistic stories like this one and World War for World War One, and then obviously Black Ops for the Cold War and all that kind of stuff. Shoot him, like, I know he's coming. Like reload. And do you think that Call of Duty is now coming to science fiction now?
Yeah,
yeah,
it is. It's using a lot of technology now.
Yeah, like drones came in first, then overhead tactics, you know, with Black Ops, that kind of thing. So it's going too futuristic, I think, now for my liking. But
yeah, everyone thought Black Ops 2 was going to be shit as soon as they saw the trailer. I remember everybody's reaction to that.
Oh, everyone was like, "Oh, this is gonna be crap. Oh god, this is gonna be awful because it's not World War II
they
or
showed
modern."
Like, a fuck ton of mechs. There were so many like robots and like massive tanks and shit like that they use.
That's my
Yeah.
stuff.
Hmm.
They said,
Oh.
Nikolai, are you alright? Can you walk? Yeah, I can still fine. Thank you for getting me out of here.
Yeah, in Black Ops 2 they had more like drones, more like tanks that were controlled remotely and that kind of stuff. It kind of just went a bit futuristic then.
Here's the thing, like in the final game, they actually got rid of some of that.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, Black Ops 3 they got rid of those drones, didn't they, and those like vehicles.
In the final game of Black Ops 2, they actually got rid of some of the robots shown in the trailer.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because I remember there were like giant robots and shit like that.
Oh yeah, because in the first trailer there was a lot of robots, weren't there? But by the final trailer there wasn't. Is that what you mean, or is it something else?
Yeah, it's basically what I mean. In the final game, is basically
Less robots?
It wasn't as what the first trailer had advertised it as.
Maybe they were trying to mislead people into thinking it was a futuristic game and actually it wasn't. It's
But
basically
it still
Black Ops.
technically was a futuristic game.
It was, yeah.
Just,
Less of
they
it.
just like decided to tone it down on the mix.
They did. And that's what I like about Black Ops 3 is the fact that it's less futuristic than Black Ops 2, and therefore it's more back to basics in terms of the technology. But yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
No, their invasion begins in a few hours. Why?
The Americans are making a mistake. They will never take Al-Assad alive.
And we'll see the cutscene in the next one. So the cutscene that leads into it, of course. And then we'll end it there. So
I guess that's blackout completely.
yep. Now we're just in the cutscene, and then we're gonna end it. And I think the next mission is called Charlie Don't Surf. I believe. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And we're gonna. Much that.
Yeah, I believe it is.
It is. Yeah. I thought so.
In a building at the west end of this town. We're going to secure the perimeter and grab Al-Assad. Hurrah! Lock and load.
I'm gonna end it here. Now, there we go. So that's the end of part 3.
Okay, people, that's officially part 3 of the end. So see you lot in part 4 of this Let's Play. Laters, everyone.
Bye, guys.